Hey guys, this is Rise and I'm here with Cholera bringing you the second set of the match between Luxury and Shuttle, or Yoongjin, or Boradori, whatever you want to call them. This is for the OSL, and Luxury already winning the first set. If you didn't watch it already, I guess I just spoiled it, but again, you should have watched that in chronological order. So Luxury, if he wins this one, he is going to move on to the next round.
Oh, look at the APM.
APM, what was it at?
300. Yeah, that. I just saw a chart on there. Maybe you guys can rewind, but it said 384 versus 341. I think the guy on the left was whatever the green guy was had 381 last game, and whoever the teal guy. So it was that Luxury had 381 and Yoongjin had 341. Just so just in case you guys are wondering. I mean, a lot of it was spam probably, but still, that's pretty freaking high.
Yeah, man. Can you imagine keeping that up, though, for an entire game? You know, if you ever watch a replay, right, and you use Brood War chart or something like that to look at your APM, if you ever get a chance and you download a pros replay and you look at the APM, sometimes you'll see it in the 500 APM range. I mean, that's absurd, man. I mean, how many people can do 400 APM for like a half-hour match straight? You know where people drop off of normal speed, they'll drop down to like 100 APM or even lower, if depending on your skill level. But these kids, their drop-off point, their slow points are like 300 APM. Ridiculous. And now we're actually seeing a recap of how Luxury won the first game. So maybe you don't even need to watch the first game. You could just watch the second match and see exactly how he won on the first match. So this is how he won with the run by, and well played by Luxury. I was kind of expecting this the whole game. I guess timing. Shuttle wasn't. Yeah, it was perfect timing, and really, you know, it was just a perfect strategy for this map. And next map though that they're playing on is Medusa. Cholera, you want to tell us a little bit about Medusa?
Well, Medusa has been played for quite a while, so I'm sure you guys know what it looks like. It is rather Protoss favored versus Zerg. Wow, this guy looks sick. Literally, he looks like he is ill, like he has a fever. But you do know, though, that he did manage to beat a Terran player. We didn't cast this. See, what happens is this. There's each group of the round 36 has 3 people. The 2 people who didn't advance from the last Star League... Oh, wait. Oh, camera. No. 2 people who didn't advance from the large Star League are they play each other, and then the winner on the same day, just like 20 minutes later, has to play the person who was seeded into the group, which in this case is Luxury. So it could have been the result of the last 2 games he played against Haya, who he actually beat. Haya, a Terran player. That maybe that's what exhausted Shuttle. I don't know. I mean, I gotta say though, just one comment about the last game real quick. I think when Luxury saw the 3 Zealots moved out, I think he instantly decided, okay, this guy is vulnerable. When I kill these lots, I'm going to overrun him. And I bet that's when he decided to just build all, 9 eggs worth of Zerglings. I have a feeling that is exactly his thought process, because he wasn't really intending on a Zergling all in, I believe. He could have transferred tech easily to that 5 hatch build that we always see, because it had 3 hatch with mutas. It was absolutely fun. But it just shows an example of how good these pro gamers' decision making is. He made a split-second decision to change his build and go into 3 hatch lings. As you saw, he already had a Spire going down, and it was perfect, absolutely perfect.
I don't know, man. I'm thinking about it, and I just think that, if he had that much larva available at once to do it, he had to have a thought of it anyway. Maybe he had the larva stored up just in case he moved the Zealots out. I'm not sure, but either way, he obviously did pick the right strategy to win the match, and he did it pretty thoroughly. As soon as those 3 Zealots were taken out, there was literally nothing
that was a huge mistake.
Shuttle could do. Oh, yeah, ridiculous. I mean, I couldn't believe the fact that he just left it completely bare. He had 2 cannons and a Zealot defending his entire base against a 3-hatch Zerg. Oh, one cannon, that's right.
The other cannon was warping.
That's right.
Yeah, that's just not smart. On a map with 2 entrances to your base. Wow.
Oh, it looks like we're starting now, though. So, obviously, again, we said these players are playing on Medusa, and looks like a little early for the starting positions. I guess we have Luxury at the 11 o'clock position. Zerg player, of course, there he is right there. And Shuttle is at the 6 o'clock position, the Protoss player. Do you think these positions are going to favor one player over the other, or how are we looking?
Oh, that's a good question there. I think they're going to favor Protoss slightly rather than the Zerg being at the right side because a Shuttle, you know, if he decides to go for Shuttle. Oh, yeah, Shuttle, if he decides to go for his namesake unit. Uh-oh. 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 What is going on? We're going to be seeing a little bit of 5-pool action. Anyway,
Sweet.
we're probably not going to see Shuttles in this game because we're probably going to see Luxury just face-planting Shuttle in the first, 3 minutes of the game here because he has gone for the 5-pool. Now, we're going to see if Shuttle manages to scout here on the left side or the right side. This is critical. Looks like he is going to go for the left side. So he is going to scout this. Most likely what he'll do is put up the forge. He'll probably have the forge up and then probably sacrifice the forge. And build a pylon and a cannon near his nexus. If he scouts it right before he puts down the forge, he can even change his build a little bit. Although most likely, well, actually no, it looks like he's scouting before, so he can actually change his mind. He didn't have his forge up in time, so he actually can change his mind right now. He has a lot of options.
You think he was actually considering building a Nexus before he built a Forge? Because, I mean, really, his timing there kind of seems a little ridiculous to put a Forge up. But it looks like he is going to put it down in the normal place, and I think you're right with he's probably just going to sacrifice it. Generally, that's what we do see when a player goes a Forge expand against a 5-pool. But, man, do you think he's going to be able to get cannons up in time? He's got to get both
he's not
pylon down. No, he can't be. He's got
to
get a pylon down, and then he's got to get a cannon or two after that. And it looks like he's ready to put a cannon down as quick as possible, and then maybe block it pretty well. And it looks like it looks like he's going to put it down just right in the middle. It's going to take a while for those lings to get there. He is going to try to block it a little bit with that gateway, but I don't know if that's going to help. And I mean, looks like Luxury getting a little caught up, and that is going to hurt his timing. And we'll have to see if he's able to run by that cannon before it goes up. And trying to use the probe too.
Yeah, there we go. Probes being pulled here. This is going to be a little bit of a micro battle here. There's the, the cannon's still not up yet. That's the timing of the 5-pool. Oh, cannon taking lots of damage. Probes cannon goes down. Man, just like that. And I don't know what Boradori, Shuttle, whatever his face is, was thinking. I mean, I understand the gateway is important to block, but I think he should have used the 150 minerals for the second cannon. I think it's pretty standard to do that. I don't think this is the appropriate build for dealing with a 5-pool at all. But looks like Luxury losing a couple of his Zerglings. He's down to 3. Now, this is not going to kill Shuttle right now, but he's done a lot of damage. And like I expect, yeah, he's going to run by. Okay, so he's killed a lot of probes, and he's actually going to switch to a long game, believe it or not. Actually, no, he's building more Zerglings, so he's going to go for the kill, the quick kill, more lings. I don't know though. That cannon's up. Only 4 lings. 4 lings can take care of it. Oh, a probe behind the mineral lines also could be setting up for some cheese if he manages to survive somehow. And Shuttle could be cheesing him. That's actually not a bad response at all. Because Luxury is going to have a really crappy economy right now. And, of course, even 1 or 2 cannons behind there would be able to take care of him. Yeah, Luxury can't attack now. So, Luxury is actually in a disadvantageous position here. I'm actually surprised at how well Shuttle did there. I guess it's just that early scout that paid off. And the fact that he got to the right position, of course. What I was going to say before, just so I don't sound like an idiot, is that these positions do help because if there's a Shuttle, he can fly into the back of Luxury space. But that's a moot point by now.
Oh, and look, it looks like Luxury's going for a run by again. It looks like he's going to lose only 2 lings out of the 6, and he's got a 5th one hanging out in the base, so he's going to do more damage. He's got 5 lings against those probes. That is going to be very difficult for those probes to deal with, although we're definitely going to see a Zealot coming out very shortly because that gateway's been down for a while. It looks like he's attacking the Nexus, and oh man, a cannon going up behind Luxury's base, and it looks like we're going to see some cannoning in, and Luxury is obviously distracted here with his ling micro, so he may not even see that. I don't know if he's going to even be able to cancel that hatchery before that cannon goes down. It looks like he's not. And man, Luxury is he's doing it as best he can with those 5 lings, but with that 1 Zealot there, he's going to be able to defend that perfectly, and that cannon's about to go down, and Luxury's going to find out very shortly that he's going to lose that hatchery, and man, he is now in a lot of trouble.
Wow, I'm a little surprised that Luxury didn't use his 5 Zerglings there to try to kill some probes before the Zealot came out. Alright, now he's trying to attack the Zealot, but the Zealot's going to kill you. With that many probes, that Zealot is so powerful. And there is nothing Luxury can do about this. Without speed, I don't think Actually, in that position, I am pretty sure that that cannon will not go down, especially with the pylon there. It is not going to go down to a small number of lings by any means. So I think Luxury is just going to sack that hatchery there, and that is going to really, really hurt. Let's see what he decides to do about it. Oh, Luxury now doing a good harass, killing a couple of those probes. I do think, though, like I was saying, that he should have... Oh, Luxury, what are you doing, man? Oh, that is not good. Not controlling his Zerglings at all. That was not what Luxury needed to do. Man, this reminds me a little bit of the OSL Luxury played against Best when he had that best of 5 series and he lost because he just slipped up even though he had a run by. Oh, nice work there. He's going to get the cannon now. But it's killed a lot of Zerglings, and it's forced him to build a lot of Zerglings too. So Luxury not in a great position at all, and Zealot's moving out. So what I was saying was he did do a great run by against Best in one of those games, and he could have killed the Nexus or he could have killed a lot of pros, but he got neither. And looks a little bit like that this time, a little bit hookish, if I may say so.
Wow. Did you notice that Luxury has 3 hatcheries, though? He's got that mineral only in the back of his base. He's producing a lot of Zerglings. He's forced to, though, because of the Zealots that are coming out and putting pressure on, but he's going to be able to deal with 2 Zealots, 3 Zealots with no problem, and we might actually see a very similar game to what we just saw last game, because right now there's only 1 cannon there, and he's going pure links. He's got nothing on gas. It looks like he's going for another all-in link build, at least at this point, and I don't know if Shuttle has the forces necessary to deal with this. It depends how many more lings he gets. He doesn't have speed lings yet, although he's probably upgrading it because he did have the extractor, and he's going to go kill those Zealots. And man, nice surround, beautiful surround, and Shuttle is going to lose all of those Zealots before they can get all the way back to those cannons. And man, he's going to be in trouble again.
Yeah, I mean, I think, honestly, he should have just A-moved there. He should have just actually fought, because he would have gotten more Zerglings dead than if he did what he just did now, which was just walk away, get hit, walk away, get hit, and now he's going to walk away and die. I mean, he's going to force him to the right a little bit. That's the only benefit of... Wow, that was 5 Zealots there. I think they killed a total of maybe 5 Zerglings. I am not even kidding. 5 Zealots, I think, killed 5 Zerglings. That was poor play there from Shuttle, and there's not much you can say about it. Luxury now in the lead, got 3 hatcheries up. Only now is Shuttle picking up his expansion, because obviously he had to pay for 5 Zealots there, 6 Zealot now. He's forced to use those probes to block instead of mine, and he's got 2. Now he's got 2 cannons, so I think he'll be okay against a frontal assault. This is obviously not the same map as last time, so it's not that easy to win with just all-in lings. But Luxury in a very good position once again.
Yeah, and he's now got a Spire going down, so we're obviously going to see Muta, which is perfect tech transition at this point, because the Assimilator just going down. That Spire is going to be done before any gas can even be collected, or pretty close to the timing anyway. It looks like the Assimilator going down now, but again, this is going to get out way before we can see any Corsairs coming out to try to deal with this, or even Goons. You know, he'll be able to probably mop up almost any force that he can throw out with 1 gateway and 0 Stargates. And really, Luxury in a great position here. I have a very strong feeling that he's just going to be able to take this match as soon as he gets those Muta out. I mean, Luxury obviously the player, one of those players with a great Muta harass. He's got both of his gas up, so he's going to be able to produce a lot of Muta, and he's been saving up minerals for a while here. We've been seeing empty larva, just 3 larvae hanging out the gate, the hatcheries for quite a while. So he's definitely got some money saved up to deal with this, and I'm looking to see if he makes 9 at once. If he does that, if he does 9 at one time, I gotta say, Shuttle's going to be in a lot of trouble. Looks like 5, 8 at once, and surely a 9th to pop out in the very near future. And man, that is going to be very difficult for Shuttle to deal with right now.
Yeah, I mean, Luxury, I gotta say, this guy is just such a strong player. I mean, when he's on his game, he changes up his game as much as any Zerg can, really. I say he's on the level of Jaedong in terms of his thought process. His micro and his overall mechanics might be just an inch worse than Jaedong's, but he changes his mind so quickly, and he does it in the right ways. He changes his strategy, and he's going for the 5-pull this game, going for the misdirection, and now going in for this Mutalist attack. There's nothing that really Shuttle can do at this point. That's 1 cannon in the main. Wow, that is it. I was going to say, oh, look at Shuttle. Ouch. I feel bad for the... Oh, GG. Wow. Yeah, GG.
Man, he didn't know what he could do.
Get that kid a towel. And
Just
some,
someone
and
get the
some
booth girl
Zoloft.
in there to massage his cranium a little bit. You know, do him a little favor.
Luxury should give
That's
him
what they're there
his
for,
booth
right?
girl.
Yeah. Actually, no. No, he definitely shouldn't. He won. He deserves it for sure.
That's true. He deserves the one that doesn't look like Jelizerg. Oh man, I feel bad for Shuttle. This kid, someone get him a towel and like literally some antidepressants and a beer or something. He looks so devastated by this loss. And oh, he's like crawling out of the booth there, back bent. Man, I don't know what happened in those games against Haya. I wonder if he like, I don't know. I wonder if they lasted like 2 hours each or something. Cause I don't know. I don't know. I have no idea why he was so discombobulated. But I do know why Luxury won, cause Luxury is freaking awesome.
Yeah, and Luxury did a great job, man. We can't take anything away from him. He took both those games without much effort at all. And I got to say that he did a great job at doing it. He did it with style. The first game was all in Lings.
Right.
The second game was a 5-pool, followed by almost all in Lings, followed by a tech switch to Muta. And once the Muta popped out, it was gone. It was game over. And really, you know, you couldn't ask for an easier situation for a pro gamer at that point. He went Muta against no anti-air in the main base. There was one cannon there, you know, and the cybernetics core had just finished, and the Stargate was going up as the Muta got into the base. So really great play, great timing all around by Luxury, and obviously moving on to the next round, doing a great job at it. I don't know if I have anything else to say about it.
Well, I mean, I was just going to say one thing. I don't think he played perfect. I think in the middle there were some moments where I think he could have improved. He could have sniped more probes, certainly, with the 5 Zerglings. And my point is not that, you know, he couldn't eat Yoongjin up in a game 3 if he needed to, but that when he moves on, though, in the next round, he's going to need to play just a little bit better than he's even doing now to be able to get even further, though, is my point. I mean, against Bisu or a Stork, a Jangbi, you know, I don't know. I mean, that was only a little bit of a mistake, though. But otherwise, great play from Luxury. And one last thing is his brother, of course, moved ahead in the MSL, Yarnak. So, you know, these two brothers, their fortunes are rising once again. And that's all I got to say.
Cool. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed that. A few games coming out these days for you, and obviously look forward to the idle games that are going to be coming out. And I don't know if you had anything else you wanted to say about that, Cholera, before we sign off.
No, just stay tuned for, just go check out everybody's submissions, sc2g.com. You watch them and then submit your votes. Your votes determine who moves on each week. All right, thanks for watching.
GG, guys.